All right, I did it. Yay. Okay, I found it. Perfect. Okay, first of all, did you guys watch the live that I just put in the Evo Squad from Sheila's call? It was great. So much good information in there. And guys, I don't know about you, but I can say for me, I'm super excited about this promo that they're running on your customers. So, Jen and I always talk about you don't have to have a team. You don't have to bring on custom or promoters if you don't want. There's kind of a two-tier thing here, right? You can do everything with customer acquisitions, or you can also build a team as well. It's up to you. Okay. And Jen likes to call it a dual comp plan, and it's so true. And right now, they're really, really just giving everything to you. I mean, seriously, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Guys, look, if you don't make a list like this, 1 through 20, mark them down, have it right next to you all the time. This sits right on my desk, okay? Right on my desk. And every morning I am checking it to see, okay, where are we at? Who ordered? What's going on? Because it can be new customers, it can be old customers, it can be auto ship customers, it can be retail customers. It doesn't matter. As long as they order $150 or more this month, it's going to count for your 20 customers. Yes, you can use promo codes. Yes, you can use credits. Okay. That came from Cliff Gallagher. If we have an issue with that afterwards, we will deal with Cliff. But yes, you can use all of that. Okay. So while you have some great promos right now with the $25 in free credits when somebody sets up their account, you can also add to this your own promo. What product do you have that you can give out for free? I know Christy Eubank and I was talking about this the other day, and she was literally giving out DFTs for free because she has a lot of DFTs, right? You can do that. All right. The order only needs to be $150. All right. So get on this. Don't sit back and say, I don't know 20 people. I can't get 20 people. I don't know how to do this. Don't wait. Okay. The 3 people that we just got in the past 2 days are new people. They're not even old people yet. We haven't even hit them yet. Okay. These are old people or new people. So let's go. Let's get on this. Guys, don't wait. Okay, that's what I got to say about that. So we're going to start with a Reels challenge. We're going to talk about the Reels challenge. We're going to tell you what it is. We're going to show you how to make a reel. And believe it or not, do not be intimidated by this. This is not hard. Okay. It is not hard to make a reel. It's, in fact, it's actually super easy. I'll never forget the first time I made one though. I remember calling Jen saying, this took me an hour and a half to make. This is bullshit. I don't know if this is for me, right? But I was focusing way too much on the perfection of it and not really focusing on just getting it out. Okay. Messy action wins. I want you guys to remember that it does not need to be perfect. Okay. So let's take the perfection away. And trust me, this OCD mama over here, I gotta remind myself of that too. Okay. Take the perfection away and just freaking do it. Okay. So what is this reel challenge? So we're coming up with a bunch. Jennifer and I've sat down and we've come up with a bunch of different challenges for you guys throughout this entire year. So this is just the first. This is just the first. Okay. And so what this reel challenge is number one, if you want to participate, you need to message me, get my Venmo, and send $10. Okay. Why? Why are we telling you that you need to pay to be part of this challenge? Because you become more accountable when you've paid money for something. It's $10 for the entire month. Okay. It's $10. So you need to be a little bit more accountable. We all do, right? So it's going to cost $10. Here's what's going to happen. on Monday morning. Anybody who has paid me $10 in Venmo is going to be put into a Telegram chat. Okay. Once, and we start on Monday. So then you're going to do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, each day you're going to do one reel that's about products. So what's your favorite product? Anybody? Give me something. Somebody talk to me. Don't make, I'm going, getting dry mouth already. Balance, Christy said. Yeah, I don't know what's up with your audio, but balance.
Thrive 2.0.
Thrive 2.0. Oh yeah, I love, that's so easy to do a
yeah.
reel on too. And so is balance. Like unicorn mom juice, Jennifer said. Yes. You know, that Activate, guys, is I just sold a pack of it yesterday, or a box of it yesterday. And you know, she needed that. So what is your favorite product? And here's what you do. You introduce yourself, right? So write these down. You introduce yourself, right? Hey guys, it's Angie from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I want to share with you today one of my favorite products that we don't talk about enough. Done. I'm going to show you how to do this. Okay, you can do it right from the camera of your phone. Okay, you don't need a special app. Nothing. Right from the camera of your phone. Second, small video, because you want to have smaller videos, not just one that runs all the way through. Okay, and you want to change your position when you're talking about them. Okay, why? Because it keeps people interested. Then if you were just like, hey guys, it's Angie from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and I want to share with you today one of my favorite products that doesn't get talked about enough. And so what I'm going to talk about today is, you see, there's no break, right? So you want to break it up a little bit. So now you're going to talk about your Activate, your Balance, your Thrive 2.0, whatever it is, the vitamin capsules I saw come on here. You're going to talk about what their benefits are, right? Then you stop that clip. And the next clip is, so guys, if you want more energy, if you want help with your aches and discomforts, if you want better hydration, if you want zero bloat, you need to make sure you're following me, hit the like button, and comment below so I can help you. It's that simple. Okay? It's that simple. And we're going to show you exactly how to do it in each app. I'm going to show you in TikTok and Instagram and in Facebook. Although, please don't use Facebook to make them, because it's not nearly as good as TikTok or Instagram. Okay. I honestly recommend that you make every reel in TikTok and then save it. And then you can take it over and post it to Instagram, which will then post it to Facebook if you have your stuff connected. And like Jennifer said, call to action. That's what CTA means, call to action. Call to action is extremely important, because here's what I want you to remember. Like, I know every one of you on here have watched a reel, right? Can anybody on here tell me they honestly have never watched a reel? Okay, y'all have watched a reel, a TikTok, whatever, right? But how many times do you sit there and you're watching them and you just keep scrolling? Oh, that looked interesting, but I'm just going to keep scrolling, right? You got to tell people what you want them to do. Okay, how do they get in touch with you? Well, if they're on TikTok, they have to be following you. You have to be following them, or else you can't message them. Okay, so the first step is get them following you. Okay, second step is make sure that they like it, because that raises your algorithm. And the third step is to have them comment below a word. And honestly, if you use clever words like birthday or happy or any of these like clever words, your algorithm actually goes up when people start wishing you a happy birthday or whatever. So make sure that you're using different words like that, like keywords that are going to help your algorithm, and then it shows it to more people. Does that all make sense to y'all right now? Does anybody have any questions thus far? Jennifer, you have anything you want to add thus far?
I just want to reiterate what you said and what we talked about a call to action. Like, you want to tell people are typically have employee mindset, so they need directives. So I can't tell you how many times I've seen like really good TikToks or really good reels and there's no call to action. So then people don't do anything. So you need to say, hit follow, drop info, hit follow, drop sample, hit follow. Plus, when they're commenting below your video, like the people that say, just message me, you're not getting as much traction on that video as you could. So you want them to drop info on your video or sample or drop me an emoji or something, because that is just going to drive that video further. Then you go in, because this is how we coach on the Evo Squad. You go in and you love and reply to every comment. You're popping that video back up. You're driving that video out there further. So it's really, really, really important. You do that call to action. And then you do that like hit follow drop info thing, because so many people, I've seen so many good videos on TikTok and Reel that would do so much better if they followed that guideline, because they don't tell people how to get info. They don't tell people what to do to, if they are interested in the product or the opportunity. So I can't stress enough how that is so good to, you know, blow that video up and blow up what you're trying to do. All right, that's it.
All right, guys. So I just want, and I'm pulling something up here and I don't even know, I haven't even watched it yet because I've just been like crazy busy here this morning, but I just want to make sure that this one here. So stop. I'm going to share this with you. This is one of the reels that I did. And this was, okay. Can you all see that? Okay. So I didn't even talk in this one. Okay. It was just me doing some different stuff here. So you don't even have to talk. You can just put some music to it. Okay. And some words. But if you do talk on it, make sure that you always as well use captions. So mark that down as a little piece of advice, because when you don't use captions, so many people listen and watch TikToks and Reels with their volume off, because maybe they're at work, maybe they're in the car with their husband, maybe they're sitting there watching TV with their husband or spouse, whatever it is, they're watching these with the volume off. Maybe they're watching them in bed. Okay. So you want those captions on there so people can actually understand what the hell you're saying. Because otherwise they're just like kind of like Christy right now. Like we can't understand her because we can't hear her, right? So Christine Eubank. All right, guys. So grab your phones and let's go to your camera. There's a bunch of different ways that you can do this. Okay, you can do it in the TikTok app. You can do it in the Instagram app. You can do it wherever. Okay, but I'm going to teach you the absolute simplest way to make a reel. Okay, this is the simplest way. And what you do is you have your phone, you go to camera. Okay, then you're going to go down here. And if you have an iPhone, I can teach you. If you have an Android, I got no freaking clue. So, but you want it on video. All right. So put it on video. Okay. Now, obviously you want it facing you. So, okay. Now what you're going to do is that first clip that you're going to talk about, you're going to just hit that video button and start talking. Okay. So I want you to do it with me. Now, Jen, I know you're in the car. Don't do it. But Christy McKee, I know you're not in your car. Christy Eubank, I know you're not in your car. So let's do it together. So the first one is you're just going to hit that. Hey guys, so I wanted to share with you real quick about one product that is not talked about enough that I absolutely love. Done. Okay. Next video, second video. So if you are absolutely bloated every night, you feel like, right? You need this. It's called Balance. We like to call it our bye-bye bloat. Done. Okay, you see how easy this is? This isn't rocket science. It's not hard. 3 quick little videos. You can do more if you want. I'm just trying to be very simple. Okay, next one. So if you are bloated and you need to get rid of that bloat like immediately, you need to go ahead and make sure you're following me. Like this video, hit that little heart button and comment below bloat, and I will send you some information. Okay, those were real quick, right? Not long at all. So then what you do is I'm going to show you TikTok. Does everybody on here use TikTok? And the reason why I love TikTok is because you can actually save your video on TikTok, write down and download it to your phone before you post it. Okay. So, Christy McKee, do you have the TikTok app?
I do. I just have never used it before.
All right, girl, here we go. We're going in. We're going in. Okay. What'd you say, Jen? I actually never knew. That's how you get.
I never knew that that's how you did those little blips of videos. I always wondered how people did those. But so you just did it in your iPhone and then like edit it. Yeah. Like I don't know. Just yeah, don't mind me. But yeah. I learned, you see, you're never too like in the game to learn something. I just learned something new today.
All right, here we go. It's the simplest way. Quite honestly, it's super, super simple. Okay. So we're going to go into our TikTok app. All right. Now we're going to go down here at the bottom of your TikTok app is a little plus sign. Do you see it? Everybody see it? This little thing down at the bottom. Christy McKee, you see it? All right, perfect. So
Yep, got it.
we're going to go ahead and click that, and it comes up to a screen, right? So at the bottom down here, you're going to see it says upload. You see that right there? It says upload. Okay, so go ahead and hit that. And right here's your last 3 videos that you just did. Okay, so you click 1. Yep, we want that one back. We want 2 and 3. So you have your 3 videos down at the bottom here that you just did, right? Are we good so far, Christy?
So I have one question. Since I've never used this before, I get the thing that pops up that says allow them to access my photo library, limit access, or allow full access. What would you suggest?
Allow full access, because if you're going to upload your videos like this, that you want it to have full access.
Okay,
Okay.
got it.
So once you have these 3 videos down here, then you just hit next. Oh shit, back. Okay. So now here's my entire video. Now, what benefit is not talked about enough that I absolutely love. So if you are absolutely bloated. Okay, you see how this is working where we switch to different videos? So if you are bloated and you get rid of that bloat like immediately. There's Christy. You bank already. Look at her go. Like this video, hit that little heart button and comment below. Okay. So now you can go to next. Why is it? Okay, hold on. I got to do this. Shush. Shh. Okay. So you can add captions. You know, I told you to add captions. So once you have this up here like this, there's a little itty bitty on the right-hand side, a little down arrow. Okay. It's itty bitty. And once you take that down, captions is right here. Okay. It's an option. So I tap the captions and then watch what it does. It goes in and it captions everything I said. Okay. Making sense so far? Once I get the captions up there the way I want, I press save up at the top. Save it. Now, I can move around these captions. See, right now they're over my face. Okay? I can move these captions just by tapping them and moving them down to where I want them. Okay? We good so far? Everybody good. Okay, perfect. So so you can play here. Go in and play with this. You have all weekend to start making these product reels for all week. Like you could literally get this done this weekend for all 5 days. That's why we're giving you Saturday, Sundays off. Okay? Get your reels done. Play with this. There's a whole bunch of different options here. Okay? Once you get your video on here, there's a whole bunch of different options that you can play with. Okay? Don't worry, you're not going to break anything. And the beautiful part about this is even if you decide that you're not going to use that video, you still can upload a new one just like this and do it all over again because it's saved already in your photos in your library. Okay, so don't get crazy that you're going to lose something because you're not. All right, you still have these videos in your library. All right, so now before you go further, and I want you guys to write this down. I swear to God, you're going to want this. This is the best tool ever. Okay, there is a save button. So once you get this exactly the way that you want it, there's this little save download. You see that right there? Can y'all see that? Right at the bottom. It says, it's got a little arrow down with a line underneath it, and it says save next to it. Okay? Please, for the love of everything holy, save the video once you're done. Okay? Because now this video that you just spent time on is now also, let's go back and look, but it's now also in your photos, in your videos with the captions on it. Okay? So now I can go over to Instagram and upload it on Reels. And then it's going to upload to my Facebook. Okay? You see how this really isn't that difficult. Okay? It just takes a little bit of time to figure it out. Okay? And once you get used to doing this, you will have a reel done in like, seriously, 30 seconds. Jen, how long does it take you to do a reel?
Sorry, it's taking me forever to unmute. I think the planning takes more than the actual doing, like figuring out what you're going to do. And then I highly, like you said, I highly recommend batching them, like make all 5 for the week at the one time. Because once you plan it out, it'll be easy to just bang, 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 bang it out, you know?
Yeah. And once you have it downloaded, like you just did that and you save it, it's in your videos on your phone with the captions. Okay. So batch your content this week. So this week's Monday through Friday, your reel challenge is to talk about products. Okay. Next week, remember that $10 is for the entire month. And when I tell you what else you're going to get on week 3, we might just blow your mind. Okay. So week 1 is all about products. Week 2 is all about the opportunity. Okay. And I know I can see it already. People don't like to talk about the opportunity, right? We don't like to talk about money. But guess what? None of y'all would be here if you didn't like the opportunity. Okay? So we got to talk about it. Okay? And right now you have some amazing things to talk about. You can talk about rank advance bonuses. You can talk about the free $25 just for signing up. You can talk about how they can thrive for free. You can talk about that you don't need to spend money here to sign on. There's no cost to sign on, right? And you can still promote. And I know that that's kind of like a touchy subject because obviously they need to try the product, right? But it literally costs them nothing. They're not paying. A lot of other places, in order to just sign on as a promoter, you're paying $9.99 or $99.99 or $250 just to be able to promote companies' products. That's no products. Okay. So that's a huge, huge, huge win over here. So that's week 2, right? Week 3, you are going to get a class. If you're still in this challenge, okay, you still got to be in the challenge. So that means you got to do 10 reels, okay? 1 every day, or else you don't make it to week 3. And in week 3, you're getting a course on recruiting. You're going to, and it's like worth like $100. Okay. So you're getting this course for $100. You're going to be making reels that week too. And then on week 4, we're going to do reels on samples. Okay. Chrissy, I can't hear you. So she's like talking over there. She's like, yes. Okay. So here's what happens. Like I said, Monday morning, I'm going to put everybody who paid me $10 via Venmo. I'm not taking PayPal. I'm not taking Facebook Pay. It has to be on Venmo. I'm going to put you all in a Telegram chat. When you complete your reel, you're going to post it in the Telegram chat. Let us know that you did it for that day. Okay. If you miss a day, you get removed from the Telegram chat. Okay. Whoever is at the end of this that has completed all of the days will get a split pot of the money that was spent. So we're not keeping any of the money. It's actually getting divided amongst the winners. Okay. But this holds you accountable. Okay. It makes you want to do it. And how many of you want to grow your business on social media? How many of you want to? I mean, you got to really want it, right? Or else you're not going to join this challenge. And if you don't really want to, I'm pretty impressed that you're even here. Okay. I really think that the people on this Zoom right now are the ones who really want to grow their business. So you need to be in this Reels challenge. You have anything that you want to add, Jen? Anything real quick?
Nope, just super excited about this. So,
all right, awesome.
All right, bye.
So who's in? I know 2 of you are already in. Who else is in? Chrissy McKee, come on.
So my question is, if you make all your reels one day, do you have to get on every day to post them, or can you schedule them to post, or how's that work?
You can schedule them to post, but I would probably just get on once a day in the morning or something and post them real quick.
Okay. And then my next question is, because right now I only have the 3-step in the morning. So how do you do a reel if you don't have product to actually show?
So I would start talking about what the benefits of the capsules, like that would be number 1, first video.
Okay.
Next video would be all about the shakes. The next video would be all about the DFTs. The 4th video would be about the 3 steps on a whole, right? And the 5th video would actually be showing before and afters. Not necessarily yours, but trust me when I tell you, I've used my iPad here, okay? And I've actually had pictures up of before and afters. And you know those little videos? I just hit it and record the picture on my phone or on my iPad, and I talk about the picture. Okay? So just because you don't have tons of product, it doesn't matter. You can make do with what you want. And even if you do a second video on the capsules or whatever. It doesn't matter. You just got to keep doing, you've got to do 5 videos on product.
Okay.
Yeah, Becca. And you're not coming up either. I can't hear you. Nope. I don't know what y'all are up to. What the hell's happening today? Nikki hasn't tried to talk, so I don't know if she's working it over here.
Can you hear me?
Oh, there she is. She works. I can hear you, gorgeous.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Georgia wanted me to let everyone know if you are making your videos on TikTok and you're going to add music to them, that there is a major music group that is ending its licensing with TikTok. So any of the songs from Universal Music Group will be like muted out.
Yeah.
So your
So-
video will not have music.
Yeah, for these, if you're brand new at making these, don't use music. Just talk. Honestly, like just talk. Don't worry about the music. If you're brand new at making these and you haven't done a whole lot of them, just focus on you. Don't worry about the sounds. Okay? Because we don't want you muted out. But good point, Georgia. Great point. Thank you, girl. All right. Anybody else have questions? Chrissy McKee's like, oh, I don't know if I should do this, but you should do this. I'm just saying you should do this because if nothing else, Christy, it's really going to push you. Okay. All right. So that's all we got for today. And I'm going to